So guys, here we go again. This is a new week, and last week was a very volatile market, and I also want to use this opportunity to show you guys how to mark your key levels and how to spot the internal liquidity and the external liquidity, which is very important. So I'm gonna start by cleaning all these my previous key levels, and I'm currently on the daily time frame. So you guys have to pay attention because doing the top down analysis, you have to start with the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame as well. So the most important thing is, how do you understand the market structure? So it's very important because a lot of you guys are really missing out on the major thing. So you have to have in mind that market structure is the behavior and the current flow of the market price from one turning point to another to be able to create the major key level for us in the market, just like from your areas of supply to demand zone. So it's not like your basic support and resistance, which you always see on the chart. So this was the previous daily lows, and now we already have this external liquidity, but we have to focus more on the internal liquidity. That's why I'm trying to mark all these key levels so you see it yourself. And also here we mark the body and the wicks, not just the body. So just pay attention. Let me show you something now, because we're still gonna go down to the, I don't use the 4 time frame, we're still gonna go down to the 15 minutes time frame or the 30 minutes time frame for you to be able to see the overall price reaction. So the external liquidity means the long-term outlook on the higher time frame, while the internal liquidity means the short-term outlook on the lower time frame. That's why I always use the internal liquidity whenever I'm trading. But for me to be able to do the top-down analysis, we focus more on the external liquidity, because liquidity is everything, and that's what you need to understand. Liquidity is what runs the financial market. So back here at the 15 minutes time frame, you can see here we have our major key level here. So I'm not gonna do anything, we just have to use this liquidity driving from the higher time frame. So this is how I do my analysis. For those of you that have been asking, the major areas of liquidity in the market are the equal highs and lows. So you need to pay attention to the relative equal highs and lows in the market. It's very important, guys. So we just need to see if the market is gonna react towards this our key level for us to have that bullish momentum for the week, because we need to wait to see if the market is gonna grab more liquidity within that Q zone for that price expansion to take place. So if you also look at the 30 minutes time frame, you see we have the same structure, but 1 hour and 4 hour time frame is going to be a different thing. So I always focus on the lower time frame price behavior, for my execution, which is very, very important, because that's what you need to understand. So the major key level in the market is to help you understand that there must be a liquidity sweep or a market structure shift in order to fill the gaps and fulfill the order of price delivery. All these things are very easy. When I was trading basic support and resistance 6 years ago, 7 years ago, it was different. But now I already know the major price and when to execute. So it's all about time and price. Timing and price is very, very crucial in the market. You need to know how the market structure works in line with the key levels, and then your Q zone, just like the New York sections and Asian Q zone, is very, very important, because the Asian Q zone is when we have the major price expansion, in the market. I know most of you, understand that. So that's why during the New York section, you're gonna see maybe price reaccumulation or 60% liquidity grab to that previous Asian low for the price expansion to continue. So guys, we just need to pay attention, because gold previous broken support is still acting as a new resistance for now. So that zone might continue to reject price and limit the upside. So however, this could change the outlook of the market this week. We need to see if the market is going to make a clean break and hold the price above that resistance to be able to push the price towards our next target, which is 4,600. I know it's going to be possible. So for now, my major take profit we just have to use 4392 4444 4472 4492 and 4510 respectively for the new week. So guys, I wish you the best of luck, and also try and learn the market structure. It's gonna help you a lot, because liquidity runs with the Q zone and market order flow. Price displacement must take place in order to form a key level. So that's why you need to learn how to trade the market structure and in line with the Q zone and your key levels.